This lizard escaped a hawk with an amazing trick. One day in the South American jungle, the trees were thick and tall, blocking most of the sunlight from getting into the forest. As the light hit the forest floor, it only created small patches of light. A small green anole was basking on a leaf in the shade, hoping to soak up some of that scarce sunlight. Suddenly, the anole felt a sudden rush of adrenaline. His heart began to race. His scales started to prickle, and he noticed a terrifying sight. An enormous harpy eagle was swooping toward him, its sharp talons outstretched, ready to strike. In a flash, it was upon him, snatching him off the leaf and disappearing into the dense foliage above. The forest was filled with the cacophony of birds, the chatter of monkeys, and the buzz of insects. Life teemed in the emerald embrace of the jungle. The anole clung to the leaf, its tiny claws digging in, its heart pounding against its ribs. Then, as suddenly as it started, the attack ended. The eagle dropped the leaf, letting it flutter down slowly, and it vanished into the leafy maze above. Shaken but unharmed, the anole watched the leaf drift down, onto the forest floor, landing softly amidst the ferns and shrubs. The anole shook his head, trying to clear the fear, and quickly looked around. He needed to find a new spot to bask. But the more he looked, the more he realized he was in unfamiliar territory. The trees here were taller, the shadows deeper, and the air hung heavy with unknown scents. Lost and alone, he scurried under a broad leaf, desperately seeking safety in the darkness. Meanwhile, high above, the harpy eagle perched on a sturdy branch, its keen eyes scanning the forest floor below. Its gaze was sharp, focused and patient, waiting for any sign of movement. The eagle ruffled its feathers, adjusting its position, and continued its silent watch. Back on the forest floor, the anole, sensing the danger lurking above, knew it couldn't stay put. So he slipped out from under the leaf and bolted. He darted between the thick tree trunks, weaving through the network of roots that crisscrossed the ground. His little legs pumping, his heart hammering in his chest. The eagle took flight again, its powerful wings beating the air, driving it lower and lower. It swooped close to the forest floor, its talons extended, ready to grab the lizard. With a swift, precise movement, the anole leaped onto a fallen log, narrowly avoiding the eagle's grasp. He skidded to a stop, turned around and stared back at his pursuer, his eyes wide with fear and determination. The eagle circled, its patience wearing thin. It wanted this meal, and it wasn't giving up easily. Then it struck again, diving toward the anole with deadly intent. But the lizard was prepared this time. He scurried sideways, just out of reach of the eagle's talons, then shot forward, darting past the stunned bird. The eagle recovered quickly and gave chase. The game was on. The anole led the eagle on a merry chase through the tangled undergrowth, over fallen logs and around tree stumps, each twist and turn bringing new challenges, new dangers, new chances for escape. As they ran, the anole dodged, weaving through the undergrowth with acrobatic ease, his lithe body slipping between branches and leaves. But the eagle was relentless, its sharp eyes tracking his every move. It adjusted its flight, banking and turning, always staying just within striking range. Then the anole spotted his chance. He dashed up the rough bark of a nearby tree, scrambling higher and higher. The eagle followed, climbing after him, its talons scraping against the bark. The lizard clambered over a branch, pulled himself up, and looked back. The eagle was right behind him, but then the anole did something unexpected. Instead of keeping going up, he turned around and stared directly at the eagle. The eagle faltered, momentarily stunned by the lizard's audacity. In that split second, the anole dropped to the ground below. The eagle screeched in frustration as it realized it had been tricked, but it was too late. The anole was already gone, vanishing into the leafy undergrowth. In the end, the eagle couldn't find the quick and nimble anole, who managed to escape the clutches of his predator. The clever lizard used his wits and agility to outsmart the powerful bird, proving that brains can be just as effective as brawn in the battle for survival. The jungle was buzzing with life. Sunlight spilled through the canopy in golden streaks, lighting up the forest floor where a small lizard searched for insects. Its tail flicked nervously, its tiny claws gripping the damp soil. The lizard was basilisk, also known as the Jesus Christ lizard. It could run up to 20 miles per hour, almost as fast as Usain Bolt, but it was still afraid. See, high above in the leafy expanse, a hawk glided silently. Its keen eyes, like polished steel, scanned the ground below, searching for prey. It had seen the lizard without a sound. The hawk folded its wings and dropped from the sky like a spear. The jungle fell silent. At the very last second, the lizard sensed the danger. It bolted, zigzagging through roots and fallen leaves, its tiny body moving like lightning. The hawk's shadow swept over the forest floor, gaining on it with every beat of its wings. The lizard raced up the side of a tree, leaping from one trunk to another. But the hawk was relentless. Swooping low, talons stretched, inches away. Then came the moment no one expected. The lizard froze on a branch, its body flattened against the bark, its skin shifting color, until it blended perfectly with the tree. it became almost invisible. The hawk landed on the branch, tilting its head, its sharp beak clicking in frustration. It scanned every leaf, every branch, searching for movement. But there was nothing. The lizard didn't twitch, didn't blink. After a few tense seconds, the hawk spread its wings and took off again, vanishing above the canopy. Only then did the lizard move. It turned its head slowly, checking the sky, then darted to a hollow in the tree and disappeared inside. Safe at last. The jungle came alive again. The birds resumed their calls. The leaves rustled with the wind, and the danger passed as if nothing had happened. That day, the lizard not only survived, it outsmarted a predator much bigger and faster than itself. Maybe that's the lesson for us. Sometimes survival isn't about running the fastest or being the strongest, but about staying calm, thinking smart, and knowing when to disappear. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Your support means a lot to us. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our exciting stories. We have plenty more adventures to share with you.